What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. So many people wanted to see Kenny's video for my review. I'm going to put it down in the description. We're going to go through a lot of things in this video. I want you to understand 4th and inches. Okay, 4th and inches, little cutscene here. Texans defense. You know, anyone that's owned this game the past 5 years is going to look at the problems in this video and really want to know why this game doesn't improve. Want to know why EA can't keep commitments and promises to make the game better. So we're going to back out before this punt, and I want you to understand a couple things as we watch this at speed. This is a game that is set by animations and does not have any user control and, or in my opinion, user skill. Even the subtle things, even the little things don't get fixed. Watch this sideline. Look at number 83, walking off and then hits an invisible wall. I've got my other players waving. Waving to what? Let's take a look at the actual gameplay, though. DeForest Buckner, huge signing for the Colts this year, should make an impact on my defense, right? Why is he turning in the field to pursue down to the quarterback? Because the game needs to buy time. Watch closely. Watch number 99. Watch him get spun here. Little incremental turns to buy Watson just that split second. We've asked this to be fixed for years. Watch Darius Leonard here. Look at that block shed, that block avoidance. Look at those two other linemen peel back. You got 3 linemen out here that can't block 1 linebacker. I don't care if he's the best linebacker in the league. He shouldn't be able to beat 3 linemen. But right here is the moment, guys. I talked about this in another video. This is the improvement for Madden 21. This was the big selling point. Johnson should be able to reach out. He should be able to reach out and get this first down. But he doesn't. They sell us things that aren't even in the game correctly. Johnson is a great halfback. There's no excuse for him not getting this first down. And just for continuity, let's double back and let's show you they're going to punt the ball away. Now, I know some people might have just watched this and said, oh, that's one bad play. Oh, that's 18 good plays that he missed. We're going to go back. We're going to take a look at a couple other examples. Don't fret. Because for some reason, the Texans love to run screenplays. And as always, you can see this game just comes down to animation after animation. So we'll go back, we'll take a look at another example here. And this one, to be honest, is even worse. I probably should have shown this one first, but, you know, sometimes you just don't always plan videos out like this well, I guess. DeForest Buckner again. Even with user control, they're spinning, they're sliding. But this should be a penalty. I hit him right in the knee. The game has penalties when it wants to have penalties. Watch these linemen come out. What is Malik Hooker doing? User control, I have none. I stand up when I go to tackle him. Watch what it does to number 74. He's bucking like a Bronco. For what? Number 66 gets a suction block, which, okay, maybe it can happen. But you want to talk about AI? Why is Johnson running out of bounds? He's got plenty of room to move upfield. Talk about downfield blocking, number 13. This is an active play, guys. Why is he turned around and jogging? We've asked for years to get this logic fixed. He doesn't block anybody until the play's over. You know, take a look at this play. You've played Madden, you've had this happen. Zone coverage, I've got number 55 turning his back to the quarterback. Why? You don't turn your back in zone coverage. You look at the quarterback. But it doesn't matter, because my player doesn't know where he is on the field. Burton catches the pass. He's got plenty of room to get down and bounce. Plenty of room to get both feet down. But you know how Madden works? It doesn't happen. It's not just when you're trying to control the player, it's the AI. They're just as poorly controlled. Look at all this room he has to work in the field, but he can't turn. I mean, you mean to tell me he's so unaware of where the sidelines are that he turns back and opens his hips the opposite direction to make sure that he goes out of bounds? All he has to do is catch this ball and turn up to the inside. But instead, he turns up to the outside so that he can be in position to barely get his foot out of bounds. This is the player logic. These are the decisions that 5 seconds into a game you see, and you know this game is just absolutely a carbon copy of last year. And you know what's going to happen? The most realistic thing ever. You're going to have this same exact face playing the game. You're going to look at a play like this, even when it's positive. I mean, I'm playing against the Texans, and they lost 2 yards, 3 yards on this play. But you don't want to win games like this. You want to have a game that's fun. You want to have a game that's competitive. You want to have a game that makes you feel like you control the player, that makes you feel like what you're doing matters. The team that you have has an actual impact. When you want to play as the Colts and have DeForest Buckner now, it matters. You know, you can love this game. You can enjoy this game. But that doesn't mean that there aren't ways to improve this game. And you literally can go load up Madden 20, Madden 19, Madden 18, and see these same exact issues. We're not asking for a lot. The reality to me is, if you're going to sell this as NFL simulation, if you're going to make sure that you get the NFL simulation agreement with the NFL, it shouldn't be too much to ask for players to understand how to block, for players to understand where they are on the field, for players to be able to extend the ball to get a first down. And the reality is, we know that's not a lot to ask, because this year they sold it to us. I'll go back to the first images we all saw. You can't debate this. The first images you saw of this game were Pat Mahomes extending the ball around a pylon and then going through and looking at Jackson extending the ball into the end zone. Those are the first hands-down images we all saw. That's the common ground. That's the common bond we have in this game. Whether it's your favorite game ever or it's a game you really hate to see where it's digressed to. That's our bond. We all saw the same things. Yet here we are. The game isn't even released, and we're looking at the same issues over and over and over in the same game. I don't care about winning this game against the Texans. I don't care about being a good Madden player. It doesn't matter when you have all these issues. It doesn't matter when the game is so broken. I just showed you 2 screens where 6 linemen can't go out and block properly. You got a former lineman working on this game at EA Sports. And you can't get blocking logic? You can't get downfield blocking taken care of? You've got a former NFL lineman and you can't have players understand where they are on the field? And you can't understand why people are frustrated or why people are irritated with this game? Shouldn't be able to make this video. I shouldn't have the ability to play a game for 10 hours and see all these issues. But you can play it for less than an hour and see all these issues. EA has known about it, EA's been told about it, and they simply refuse to make their game better in spite of their customers literally begging, giving them the advice and asking them to make a better game for us. They just don't put in the effort, and it shows in the product. Anybody that's got positive Madden plays, send them to me. I'd love to see them. Appreciate you guys checking this out. You know, Maximum Football videos coming just after midnight Eastern Standard Time. I will be back in the week with more commentary.